This is Becky Legero here with Dereck Hoogenkamp of Yalla Limited and plenty of other companies. We're going to focus on Yalla today. We are here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And actually, Dereck and I have some mutual connections, and so this is very exciting. Thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, it's really a lot of fun, and I've been in Riyadh and in Jeddah many times, and I'm really happy to be back. And I think Saudi is really booming, and it's really interesting to be here, and it's super interesting to talk about all the blockchain, all the metaverses, all the real estate with metaverse, the biometrics. Everything, all the digital world is completely crazy here.
It's totally crazy, and it was really nice to see you up on stage for several different panels. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. And I think you've mentioned one of the biggest buzzwords of the year, of the century, maybe even, Metaverse. So let us dive into that.
Yeah.
What excites you about the Metaverse, Dereck?
Yeah, what excites me about the Metaverse is more like that the Metaverse has to be combined with the real world, right? So we're talking digital twins, parallel digital twins. So for example, in the real estate, for example, if I do a new construction development or create a new destination, which is happening a lot now in Saudi, for example, with NEOM or with the Red Sea project, or even here in Riyadh itself, or the line, or we can continue. So you create a new destination, a new real estate destination. But on top of that, you also create a parallel twin, right? So the Metaverse. But it is an exact copy, and the Metaverse will always be in parallel with the real world. So if something changes in the real world, then it changes in the Metaverse. When something changes in the Metaverse, it changes in the real world. What advantages does it have? A lot of them. For example, through facility management, right? Facility management, what do I mean? For example, when you have the apartment, you walk around in your apartment, you drop a glass of wine on your towel, you have to change the towel, you click on the Metaverse on that towel, that towel will be changed within seconds, right? And the next day, they're going to fix it with the best price, with the same color, on that location. You don't even have to be there. Everything is done, all digitally, through smart contracts, through the blockchain. And it's fantastic. So the next day is changed against the best price, most efficient and seamless.
Honestly, that is absolutely mind-blowing, Dereck. And I mean, does this exist today? Can we do this today? Or
Yes.
is this just ideas?
No, it is absolutely not only ideas. I mean, I already walk as myself, as an avatar, or dance as an avatar all around. For example, in Blockchain Valley, which I'm also the real estate advisor for them. I'm the advisor for the physical world there. And the Blockchain Valley Virtual is really building the Metaverse. But the physical world also needs to be sufficient and efficient, right? So I can already dance there, I can already walk around there in the project. Yeah, it is in development, but I believe from scratch. So you digitalize the electrical, the cut files, the sewage, the tiles, the furniture, the walls, the paint, you digitalize everything. And then it really makes sense, because then it makes your life more, an added value, more fun and more easier to live, right? Of course, you can make a triplet too, which you can NFT and you can gamify, and you can. That's also fun, but it is, for me, not as realistic as a parallel digital twin, an exact parallel digital twin, because that I believe is really valuable and really valuable in your real life. I was also talking to a friend, for example, and he has a petaverse, right? So he has the metaverse with pets, right? And I'm going to help him too. And then you walk around with your pet in the Metaverse, and then you can meet, for example, you have a dog, I have a dog, and we can really talk or interact. Or you can even go one step further, is that, for example, I lost my father a few years ago, and I could still speak to him through AI learning in the Metaverse. So you can imagine how cool that would be to still hear his own voice and see his avatar. You could really speak to him, and you can really have advice. Again, or you can really, instead of looking at a picture, right? So these are things which are really cool. It's a bit scary, but it's so cool.
I feel like there was like a Black Mirror episode about being able to create an avatar of a relative that had passed away. And it's actually happening in a safer, more nicer way, but cool. So the pet is actually a real pet that you have.
Yeah, you just avatar the pet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, you know, when people talk about Metaverse, I think everyone has a different definition. We have different platforms, different people pitching the way that they're going to go about doing it. What should people be aware of when they hear Metaverse and they hear about these projects and getting involved? Because I know there's a lot, something's new like this and so hot like this. There's a lot of crap to move your way through. What would be your advice there?
I agree. That's why I am really also saying that I want the real person and the real avatar in the Metaverse. Because a lot of people hide behind fake characters or behind cartoons or behind I don't know, the Thor or whatever, or the warrior or whatever, right? It can be, you never know who the person is behind. But this also you can verify again with blockchain, right? You can see, is this avatar really that person, right? So then we need blockchain again with trust and verification and timestamps and everything. And where has that person been in this specific time? Even if that person, which has their avatar or not, if they do something offensive in the Metaverse, it can be tracked through blockchain. So I believe the integration of blockchain with Metaverse is mega important. And also in the Metaverse, you have to pay for stuff. How are you going to pay with real cash? You cannot pay with real cash. So you have to pay with digital currencies, and you have to pay through blockchain, and it has to be verified in a certain way. So there you go. Again, blockchain Metaverse.
This is just amazing, Dereck. My mind is buzzing with all this sorts of excitement going on right now. Thank you so much, Dereck. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's Becky Legiro for CoinGeek.com.
Data is double-edged. Wield it well and build your place in tomorrow. But trust it blindly and risk watching your progress crumble. Because much of the data we rely upon isn't reliable at all. At nChain, we believe in data, but we put no faith in it. Instead, we build tools that enable enterprises to trust the data upon which they rely. nChain, data without question.
Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin wallet, blockchain, stablecoins, MetaNet, the evolution of money. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin today, but what exactly is it? Learn the basics from experts. Learn what Bitcoin is, how it works, and why it matters. Bitcoin 101, your ultimate guide to the fundamentals of blockchain.